We're going to watch Phil. If you were tuning in to Phil yesterday, I popped in and out. This motherfucker had another freak out about Rich, bro. And Phil's freakouts about Rich are funny as shit. Because they're just like, it's like he's just yelling at the mirror, dog. You know, it just feels like he finally lost his mind and he's holding up a mirror, yelling at it, dog. Like, I swear. So I don't know what's going to happen today. Phil's saying, oh, I'm not going to do no drama. Right, but as soon as this fucker's like skin itches, he's gonna bitch about something. So whatever, man.
You guys definitely said you wanted something different.
Oh yeah, shit.
To alternate.
I keep pausing, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, Combat Sloth. It's Ramirez. Thank you for renewing your fucking memberships. Bro, Combat Sloth has been a fucking member for 2 motherfucking years. He's one of the day ones around these parts, bruh. He done seen it all, bro. You're one of the homies. I appreciate you just holding it down, bruh. And just being cool as shit. I appreciate you just being a member, you know, just kicking it. Thank you. 25 months? That's fucking nuts to me, bro. And it's Ramirez. Did you renew your membership? You just get one. Either way, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's get to it.
That would be something fun to do. And the other cool thing is, if they're good, if they're actually nice Lego sets, I could use them in the set. We could actually put them on screen for the podcast and the like and say, hey, here's something we worked on and did together. But it's got to be that something that people want and will like.
Yeah, no, bro.
They're expensive.
Rich likes me too, but it's mostly because, like, I don't A-log him. I don't A-log him like my homie Snort does. Like, I just covered the news with Rich. Rich isn't, like, compared to Phil, he isn't that bad. Like, they have a lot of similarities and shit like that, but at the end of the day, it's like Rich is just like he's just like a dumb old man, but he actually puts in more effort to do anything than Phil does. Like, you know, so maybe it's my bias, like I could say that, but I don't hate Rich. I don't think he hates me like that. But when Rich does something dumb, it usually does piss me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like when Rich does something dumb, it is really dumb.
Beta died out because we'd played it 3 days.
It's dumber than some of the shit Phil does. Like deleting your YouTube channel because you're in your fucking feelings kind of shit, you know?
Same thing over and over. Stupid. It does lose its luster a bit, you know?
Thanks for $2.
When you do something once, it's special. When you do it twice, it's common. Yeah, when you do it 3 times in a weekend, it can kind of...
I don't know. Like, I don't know, bro. It's weird. It's a weird thing with Rich. Sometimes, you know what I mean? I don't hate him, but he's not one of my favorite people.
Sometime today during the day, if it didn't already end today.
And Kino Casino, I can't lie.
Now, there may be a second...
Kino Casino made me not hate Rich as much, you know? Because, like, here's a pedophile. A guy actually got caught sexting a 15-year-old and his fat, retarded fucking buddy, you know, going, whoa, look at all these people. And it's like, bro, how about we look at you two motherfuckers? You're just as big as locals as Rich or Phil combined and done his worst embarrassing fucking shit. So it's just like, ugh, I hate a person, bro, that's like actually a bitch, a hoe. And they think they could go around acting like bullies to other people. Like, they ain't fucking weird themselves.
Beta,
I hate that shit.
And if there is, I might jump
like,
into
sit the
it. Because
fuck
this
down,
beta,
sit in the seats.
Wasn't
sit in the stands,
really
you know?
representative, I feel, of maybe what the final game will be. The netcode left a lot to be desired. And that's just not me saying that. The entire FGC was pretty disappointed with how this beta ran. It was hard to find matches. When you found a match, it was usually laggy, and that's not what you want in a competitive fighting game in the modern era. So here's hoping they will actually do a second beta that will run a lot better.
I know,
but I
got
had
fired.
to play it 3
Bro,
times.
I feel like it's fake. Dude, you have to come at this. I'm not telling you to listen to everything I say. That's cringe as shit. This isn't a cult like what Snood and all of them do. But I try to just I'm like an old, wise, hood nigga black guy, bro. I could see right through all this shit. You know, it's, you know, those cringe ass fuckers are like, I'm unplugged from the Matrix. It's like, I actually am, like, all the way in real life. Like, I could see through it. Don't believe Rich. Don't believe Keem. Don't believe any single fucking thing that ever comes out of Local Live. It's pretty much like manufactured, fake. It's been shown to be fake. It's the fakest shit. You can't believe a single fucking thing that happens revolving around Keem like that. Like with the locals and shit. Because he took Local, like he took this shit we do and enjoyed, and he's trying to ultra monetize it and corporatize it and shit. He's trying to like be the make low-cal McDonald's. It's fucking crazy, you know?
Weekend, if
Don't
I
believe
didn't,
shit from there.
that would have been it. You know, it's not running anymore.
It's
So
none
I
of it's
get it. People kind
genuine,
of got
and
burned
that's
out
all I'll
on it.
say. Watch
And
it
we
if
only
you
got about
want. I won't be mad at you. You know, like there ain't gonna be no weird shit. But I'm just telling you, dude, don't watch that shit. That was the one time I'll say, don't watch it. You're sitting here giving Wings and Boogie fucking money and fucking Keemstar, who's already a fucking multi-millionaire, and they're all just fucking retarded pieces of shit. You wouldn't give Phil $1. Why are you gonna sit here and watch Local Live? This shit is so fake, bro.
$50 last night on the late stream. All right.
That's
So,
my
of course, I'm incredibly
opinion.
upset with
You
all of
might
you,
not
and I'm
like
holding
it,
you
but
all
whatever.
personally accountable for having a slow stream. Everything is ending. The sky is falling. It's all over. Okay, no, that's not the case at all. That's a gross over exaggeration. That's what idiots would say, okay? But it sucks to have momentum and then lose that momentum. But that's kind
Oh,
of what
Susanna,
happens when
that
I do
cracked
too
me the
much of the
fuck
same
up.
thing. And that's why when a lot of people say, "Well, why are you a variety
No,
streamer?"
you want to know what's funny, bro? Some of Snoods or Aqua T, like all those simps of people I've been having to kind of touch, bro. Their fans will go around and actually like believe that. Joe Murray's trying to start a cult of weed using enablers.
And the audience stopped showing
It's
up and
crazy.
supporting
They
it.
do what
The
Phil
first
says
night of
we
Fatal
do to him
Fury,
and just
we had great
manufacture
attendance
shit
and
from
great
thin air,
support.
bro.
The
It's
second night
crazy.
of Fatal Fury, we had slightly less attendance, but we still had good support. Last night, we had the least attendance and almost, no support. Didn't even hit a third of the goal? And that's what happens. Okay? So, here's the deal. Let's hit some goals this week. Let's get this going. As soon as we hit 30 goals hit, we will schedule the Build with Phil Lego stream. Now,
Ugh.
I would like to say, hey, it's going to be tomorrow night.
You know what? I'm gonna make a fucking promise right now, okay? And it is probably gonna look as great. I'm literally just gonna point my camera at my computer desk, bro. I'll buy a Lego set and restream this fucker while faster than Phil building a Lego set. Like, bro, I love building Legos. I did it ever since I was a kid. And my son loves Legos. So I build all these. I just built a Minecraft set with my son, bro. I got him for Christmas. He has like this fucking complicated as fuck Minecraft set. We built that like a couple days ago. I don't know. That sounds fun for me personally.
Going to be Wednesday night or Thursday. I don't know. It really depends on the levels of support we get. Some streams, we don't hit the
I
goal.
don't know what
Some
Lego I
streams, we do
get.
hit the goal.
Like
Some
which
streams,
one
we
should
hit
I
multiple
buy?
goals.
Bro,
right?
you know what? I'll look for a Dragon Ball set. Like real shit. I'll go on Amazon. I'll look for some Dragon Ball Legos, bro. Maybe there's like a dope like set piece from Japan or something, bro. Depending if it's cheap enough. That'd
So
be
I
dope.
don't know how long it's going to take us. I would assume we're going to hit it this week.
Yo, what's up,
I just
TJ?
don't know when. Now, I am here
my
for the next
nig.
4 days. I'm here
You
Monday,
wanna get
Tuesday,
the
Wednesday, and
Great
Thursday.
Deku
I do
tree
have Friday
set?
and Saturday off this week.
Isn't the Great Tree Deku? Isn't that from fucking Dude, I haven't played. Isn't it from Zelda? I used to play Zelda all the time as a kid. Like I played, fucking. I forget the names of them. There's so many Zeldas. I played fucking Return to the Past or whatever the fuck. I played Zelda 2. I played Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Seasons. And what's the last Zelda game I fucking played? The Minish Cap. That was the very last Zelda game I ever played. Isn't that the Deku Tree from Ocarina of Seasons, bro? Or am I wrong? It's like this big old
So,
booky looking tree.
hopefully, you guys like the
It's
content
from
enough
Oracle of
that you
Seasons?
will
Okay.
support my streams this week. We can get the Lego stuff
It's
going,
not
and we can
from.
do it
I
as soon
don't
as
know,
possible.
bro.
I would love to do it
Sounds like some Zelda
as
shit.
soon as
though.
tonight. Like, no exaggeration. If we hit 3 goals on this stream, tonight we'll reschedule. It'll be Lego night tonight.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll do everything else later on in the week. Do you see? Like,
Well,
I'm
bro,
open.
I
My
don't know.
schedule is totally open this week to do that whenever.
Hey,
So,
I'll admit my ignorance. Like I said, I don't play Nintendo games like that. I used to, but I don't really care for the lore and shit like that.
let's
So
see
that's
what
my
happens
fault.
and go from there.
Not a big
And,
Nintendo games.
you
there.
know, there you go. Want to do some quick shout outs? Actually, get the momentum started today. I think we should. First contribution of today was from Dumpy Koala, who gifted a sub, and it went to 220, who is a troll, of course. But, they don't understand that that stupid meme was pertinent for like a day. And if you keep doing it, it doesn't have meaning anymore. You've overdone it. But I mean,
Phil, the fact that you're talking about it and I can hear the emotion in your voice over it, I could tell it annoys you. A bunch of other detractors are seeing that as well, and it's gonna become an official fucking holiday for the Vortex. Just like the day he jerked the fuck off on stream. Like the more you kind of harp on it and bring it up, Phil, the more validity you're giving to the meme. Like, yeah, he's just a stupid retarded troll. You see how brainless these guys are? They take this one thing, a date, they take a couple numbers, and they just harp on it. Bro, you're like juice all everybody up. Get the fuck out of here.
it's because they're incredibly
Like,
stupid idiots.
dude, it's crazy. How do you not know how to play the game anymore? Stop fucking, like, if it's really that annoying and retarded, just fucking ignore it, bro. Or take it on the chin. Yeah, dude, I guess I can be mentally ill, right? But he can't do that because he has too big of a fucking ego.
You know what I mean? Like, they're not smart people. It's like you're almost a whole week. Actually, you are over a week late on that meme, right? The meme is over a week old now. It's stupid. It's but again, as I've said many times,
wasn't it like 7 years ago since Phil got caught masturbating on stream? We still talk about it. Some detractors still make it the burst of May 1st. It's like, come on, bruh. Phil, it's so crazy how deluded he is, bro. He literally does not think he's a low-cow. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's like, bro, you are a living fucking meme. Like, you're nothing more but a cartoon character.
Hyper-focused. Hyper-focused. Can't stop talking about something. Can't control themselves. Got to keep talking about it. Got to meme about it. Got to talk about it. It's already outdated. It doesn't matter.
That's how they are. Phil, because they know it annoys you. I know it annoys you. Dude, there are some super autistic retards in our community, but like, Phil, you're such a basic bitch. Even they know if they just keep spamming all this shit, it's gonna get under your skin. Come on, bruh. Come on, dog. This gets old sometimes.
And Dumpy Koala just gifted a second sub. Thank you, Dumpy Koala.
He has the thinnest skin on earth.
I appreciate that very much. Okay. By the way, what's up, Jade? Good morning, Jade. How you doing? Good morning to everyone. All the regulars who are here today. I hope that you're all in good spirits and ready to chill with me, because this will be a much more chill podcast than yesterday's. That's for sure. Like I said, yesterday, we had a lot of drama. Today will be good. It'll be a lot more laid back. Okay. So thank you, Dumpy Koala, for the first 2 subs. Let's get some stuff on the YouTube side. How about some super chats and memberships? We don't have any yet, right? We do have our first tip of the day.
Oh, fuck Virtual Fighter. I don't want
Flatman B, a $3.33 tip. He says, hello, everyone. Hope you and your family have a wonderful day. God.
I'm conflicted. I don't know whether to play Virtual Fighter 5 or Sparking Zero, because, like, I'm sick and I'm finally feeling like okay enough to, sit here and stream, probably play some games, but I don't want to sit here and start getting all pissed the fuck off. And I know I'll get pissed the fuck off. I take a bunch of ass smackings in Dragon Ball. I will. It'll just agitate myself and get sicker, probably. I don't know.
King Firms, how are you? Good morning. Good morning to you.
It's stupid little set of
decisions.
Fuck it, I'm playing Dragon Ball.
Many regulars, right? Sister Anime, we are not doing fast food sim today. If you take a look at the schedule, shall we just take a look briefly? If you take a look at the schedule.
The game Whoa! Boy, that's creepy as shit. Bro, fucking game loaded on my other fucking monitor. It always does.
I hit the wrong button. If you take a look at this, what the hell?
Oh, wait, what is this?
My capture device malfunction.
Oh, shit, this is his Discord. Hold on, bro. Hold on, I want to analyze it. I'm gonna put on my DSP scholar coat real quick, bro. I want to see this Discord. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Oh, okay. Becky. He's talked to Becky? What? James Lugo? Is this his Discord? This can't be his Discord. Right?
Hold on. Guys, my captured
top tier rated is active. Darcy, yeah, this is his fucking Discord, bro. PPP top tier. What? He's talking to Becky? He's in a what? Bro, am I tripping? Like, I'm a little befuddled. We got our boy Jake James, but it's like you're okay, whatever, bro.
Your device has malfunctioned.
You got Slayer there.
Hold on. I gotta. Oh, God. Do I have to unplug and replug it? I might have to.
Oh, Phil.
What happened was, if you can believe it, how stupid this is.
It's funny. He's often skating because he showed the Discord, and he knows now people like me are gonna speculate about what's going on in that disco and shit. You know what I'm saying?
A cord unplugged.
So he has to see her going,
And
oh, whoa!
And it hit the cord of my capture device.
Whoa!
And it said, boom, boom.
This happened.
Boom, boom. And I think
I don't know.
and
You know,
I might
he's
have
like,
to unplug and replug it to get it to work
he's so
again.
good at that.
What a pain.
He is. He's kind of good at that.
Seriously,
bro.
what a pain in the ass.
Whoa.
So I'm just gonna unplug and replug it completely.
I showed the Discord screen. You know he didn't mean to do that, bro. Fuck. Finally I fixed it. Dude, the shit always loads on my throwaway third monitor. It's annoying as shit.
There. Okay. Stupid thing. Dumb thing. Okay. All right. So this is the schedule. Don't you love tech? Anyway, let's actually get my webcam bigger too.
This is retarded. This is retarded as shit because he did all this fuddling around, right? And he's trying to actually punch down at one of his viewers. You don't know my schedule? Wow. Whoa, bud. You never see my schedule? Well, here it is. You go on YouTube, and it's like, bro, this is like a profile picture. This is a PFP. This is some shit. This is a fucking JPEG that he has in one of his folders already on his computer, and all he can do is just open his folders and just drag and drop the shit into OBS. You know? Like, here it is. Here's the schedule. Drag and drop, pops the fuck up. But no, bro, that shit felt like it took 5 minutes. And he's doing all this just to be a smart aleck to a viewer. To be a pompous prick. I hate this. You ain't seen the schedule? It does a little fucking F-word fucking laugh he does, bro.
For variety, okay?
A queer little snake laugh, dude.
Oh, excuse me. So whatever it is, I wanted to do that as a night stream this week. Okay, but the question is, what's going to happen with Avowed? That's question number one, because we're not sure if we're really going to keep Avowed full-time in the schedule or not, right? We're debating it. I played it twice. I thought that it was all right, but do we want to do it again or not? I don't know. You know, we're going to do it tonight and see if it works. If it works tonight, maybe we'll keep it in the schedule. If it ends up falling off and getting boring or whatever, then maybe not, right?
Oh, shit. Yo, no, because I don't want to spoil Avowed for myself. You know, like Phil pissing me off or, you know, just the game itself. I've not watched a single thing of Phil playing Avowed. Has he not been making money on that? Because for what I hear, it sounds like the money was a little shaky when he plays Avowed. It got shifted to the night shift. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Basically, when we do Lego night, it means we have to bump a night stream. You see?
And that's insane. This is insane, him trying to, like, shove fucking Yakuza down people's fucking throats, bro. It's a fun game and series, bro, but it's not fun to watch almost anyone fucking, like, play. Unless they're actually a really fun personality. Like, bro, he needs to put this shit in the nighttime and put Avowed in the daytime. If we're gonna go off Phil's retarded logic of what makes money, right?
Like, no matter what, one of
That's
these
kinda
night streams has
crazy
to
to
not
me.
take place when we do Lego night. So we'll see what happens during the week. We'll see when we hit it. Again, it's hard to say what we're gonna do because I don't know when we're gonna hit goals. If we hit the goal today and tonight, then that means one more goal hit and we'll do Lego. So maybe it'll be tomorrow night, maybe it'll be Wednesday night, and then it'll bump the
Lord Kanye, he's not
respective stream of that night, and then we decide what do we want to do. Like, let's say, for example, we hit the goals by tomorrow's first stream. Well, then let's say
so Phil's been getting his little shekels and pennies and shit. It's just the fact that, like, he's getting low views on the videos. My God, bro.
Do Lego night tomorrow night. So now, Wednesday night, do we want to do MVC2 or do we want to do an indie game?
I swear to God,
I don't know.
If Phil actually wants to do what he does right, and actually get views and shit, he needs to just make a new channel. He does. He needs to make a new channel, never show his fucking face. Or some shit, bro. Like, this is a mess, dude. He's never gonna get, like, a grip of fucking views on anything. Unless, like, you know, there's drama involved. It's just because he's so locked into the algorithm for being, like,
On Thursday night,
intertwined with
do
our
an indie game? Do we want
videos.
to do a
It's
vow?
over,
You know, we
bro.
don't know until it happens, okay? So I can't promise you exactly what we're
I
doing
don't know.
each
It's
day
dumb.
yet,
That's like putting your dick in a fucking
but
pencil sharpener
um,
just
I
because.
do think it's going to be a great
He
week
makes himself
regardless. I am
miserable.
excited to build with Phil and do the Lego night with you when we hit it. As for Fast Food Simulator, it's one of the games I'm considering for that chill Lego night. Or, excuse me, for that chill Indies night is what I meant to say. I have a few games in mind for the Indies night. So, you know, let's see what happens. Fair enough? Okay, cool. All right. King Ferbs has become a member, and it's a legit new membership. Thank you, King Ferbs. Thank you for that. Let's get you up on the leaderboard as our first member of the day. And add that to our goal here. Very nice. Cool. Now let's see RTU's schedule. Here's RTU's schedule. When he's sober enough, he'll pop a bunch more fucking THC gummies,
Shut the
roll
fuck
himself
up.
onto the stream, and talk about me for 2 to 3 hours.
You're late to every fucking stream you do. I don't think I've seen Rich be late to his shit. Just sitting here taking edibles. I've seen your ass fucking in the morning, bro. In the fucking morning. Almost an hour late to work. 45 minutes, 30 minutes. And it feels like, good morning, guys. All hung the fuck over. Like, he's one of those queers, bro. Yeah, Rich takes weed, but at least I don't do that. I drink. Because drinking is so normalized that, you know, he thinks he can just, dude, this is annoying. I hate white little sheltered fucks like Phil and some of the detractors that try to, oh, well, you get high, you smoke pot, you're a bad person. They try to do it to me too, bro. Literally, little Chill Murray, I bet he smokes weed in front of his kid, blows weed in his kid's face. Like, what the fuck, bro? So what, if you are you have a kid, you're not allowed to smoke weed ever again? Or what the fuck? What kind of world do people like Phil live in? I don't fucking understand it. I never will. It pisses me off,
That's
kind of.
Review Tech schedule. Okay, no
Oh,
exaggeration.
Rich took a
There you go.
gummy? And then he's gonna roll a stream. This nigga will get fucking
Anyway,
drunk
I
as
know.
shit
No,
on
people
gin.
don't want
And
drama.
he's
We're
late
not
to
gonna do that today.
streams.
We're not
And
doing
he's
drama
hungover
today.
all fucking
I did a
time. And he's an
thorough
angry
felting of
drunk
Batman
where he just be
yesterday.
sitting here
That's
bitching
all
at
right. We won't do
people
that
about
today,
everything.
okay?
What?
Let's move on.
That's what I mean. That's where Rich is
The
actually
schedule is
better than
nipple
Phil.
chafing. Oh, there you
Get
go.
the fuck out of here.
No drama. We're not going to do that today. We did enough yesterday, all right? I've had enough. We got to move on.
God,
All
I'm
right?
sorry. That gets under my skin when
All right.
when we're little fuck
And this is
like
hilarious.
the war on
So for the
drugs
record,
shit. You
the
know?
stupid screen that you guys saw was
Oh,
a disc.
he smokes pot. He's a bad person. Motherfucker smoking cigarettes in front of their kid and drinking. Like, what the fuck, bro? Get out of here. That shit's so fucking gay and sheltered. You know, it's just
Court
like those
screen.
sheltered opinions.
It's all that is people
about
I've
things
talked
that
to
you
over like
think
the last
people don't do.
6 to 8
Everyone
months
smokes
on
weed.
Discord. If you remember
What are you
last
talking
year,
about?
I was reaching out to a
You're
ridiculous
not better
amount of
than
people,
Rich,
and a
Phil,
ridiculous
because
amount
you
of people
get
were
drunk
reaching out
on
to
gin and
me
you don't smoke
to try to like
pot. What the
cross over
fuck?
for content, to do interviews, to do all of this stuff.
Oh
None
yeah,
of that
he
is
did.
really pertinent to
He did. Phil was so fucking drunk. You know, I didn't forget that. I'll never forget that. Yeah, Phil's gotten so fucking wasted on stream that he sat here slurring his words, accidentally doxed like 2 fucking of his supporters, bro. He did.
today.
That was
As
like
I've
2
told you
years
guys,
ago at this
I
point.
have no interest in doing any kind of like appearances on shows or anything right now. I'm not looking to do any interviews or whatever. So, because already people are trying to say, "Oh, you're talking to this person, you're talking to that person." No, I'm not. I'm not. You know, this was all stuff from
No, this is a lie. He literally exposed the Discord, and the Discord shows you that he is talking to multiple people all the time. What do you mean? He's lying, like right in front of your face. He's acting like we didn't just see him pop open fucking Discord and Loki exposed that he's talking to Becky. He's talking to all these motherfuckers. What do
Time
you
over the
mean?
past, like I
It
said,
just
many months,
happened.
I'm not actively looking to do anything in any regard.
We ain't seen
like
no
that,
messages,
okay?
but
I'm
it's
really
like,
not.
why are you
Like some
talking
people
to
are like,
Becky
oh no,
from
here we go,
Locale Live? That
conspiracy
doesn't even make
theories because my
sense.
stupid capture device froze or whatever, and it showed you the people who I've talked to on Discord. Well, it doesn't matter. None of that is pertinent. Okay.
You see, Phil's trying to cover for it. He's literally trying to cover that we saw his Discord. It's like, bro, you do.
Why do I have so many tech
We
issues?
know
And
you
here's the
talk to
difference.
people
My tech
about shit.
issues
Why are you trying to
are not
lie that
based
you
on
don't?
ignorance
What the
of
fuck?
technology like review tech. Mine are based on technology being very wonky and inconsistent. Like literally no exaggeration, everything was working. I turned on my stream, a cable over there was slightly loose and booped another cable, and the next thing you know, the capture device malfunctioned. Just because it got touched like this. Stupid, right? Is that my fault that gravity exists and cables will move? You know, I actually know how the tech works. I know how to set it up. It was actually working. It was gravity, made a cable move, and then there was a malfunction. And by the way, I fixed it within moments, right? Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm going to continuously have tech issues because that's my life. Like, no exaggeration. Someone else could buy a piece of tech, set it up, have it run, and never have a problem with it ever. Me, I will have nonstop problems no matter what as a result of this. Like, I'm not even kidding. Not only that one cable falling disabled, well, screwed up my capture device, and it made my wireless go out. So this just confirms it's my motherboard, which I suspected all along. It is my motherboard that's causing the problems. It's a very wonky piece of shit motherboard that if I even tap one of the ports, all the things just turn off and fuck up, and then I have to like fuck with them, and then they work again. So the motherboard is very finicky and probably defective. That's my guess. And there's nothing I can really do about it. It does work. It just decides to stop working randomly, and then I gotta fuck with it, and then it works.
Bro, if your motherboard was defective, Phil, you'd be getting a blue screen every time you fucking even try to turn the motherfucker on. You wouldn't even be able to, like, get on your computer and do normal shit if your motherboard was so fucking corrupt, dog. Get the fuck out of here. You'd have way bigger issues than, whoa, this little thing I want autonomously plug into my computer stop working. Like, come on, bro. Get out of here. Oh, sorry. I need to pause, Phil. I'm fucking dumb. Sorry. I'm floating off this
I'm not
pop
gonna buy
syrup,
another
bro.
PC. Okay, I can't afford another PC right now,
There you go,
regardless of as much as I
Frank.
spent
Cold medicine
back
got
in
me
December on the
floating.
setup. You know, I'm just gonna roll with it for now. Perhaps I'll end up having to buy another PC in a couple of years, if this thing keeps having, you know, problems. But for the most part, it works, what, 90% of the time? I guess 10% of the time we'll have a fun tech fuck up stream and we'll deal with it. I'm not gonna get upset. I'm really not. Like, I'm past that point in my life where I'm gonna get upset over this kind of shit. Just whatever. We roll with it. We still hang out. We're still able to do everything, right? So anyway, all right. So schedule-wise, you saw what we're doing this week. Whenever we hit the goals, we will do the Lego stream. All right, let's get some support rolling. We're currently at $16 of support, but let's get it going. Let's get our first super chat of the day. Who will be it? Who will
get out of
be the
here?
first super
This
chatter?
dude's a cheap
Who's going to
ass
gift
Gohan.
some memberships on YouTube today?
This
Right, that would be
Gohan's
nice.
broken, bro.
And
I don't even want to
on
play with
Kick,
him.
we already got a good start with Dumpy Koala. Who else will contribute? FYI, we do still have the working animations for Kick finally, and we've got them working smoothly now. So now, no matter how you contribute, whether it's a super chat, whether it's a membership or a gifted membership, whether it's a sub, a resub, or gifting subs, or whether it's a tip, you will get an animation for everything. Really cool that I finally got all of that working. Okay. Very good. All right, so two things I want to talk about before we get to open Q&A and more chill vibes today. Number one, let's talk about lost records yesterday. Okay? Ready for this? Lost records yesterday, quite frankly, all right, was insanely boring. Okay? Now, here's the deal. When you make a video game, What is the real primary reason and focus for making a video? Let's think about this, okay? So, Jasper, you're just sitting here so nicely. What are you sitting here for, buddy? Just sitting next to me on the floor. You want to jump on the chair? People like to see you, buddy. You want to come up here? You want to come up here and hang out and I'll pet you? Come up here. He's not coming up here. He's just sitting there staring around. I think he likes the lights. He's looking at the blue lights today that's supposed to simulate like water flowing. And he's like looking all around. Because remember, I have him all around the edge of the office. It's not just behind me. Behind me is the major light show. But I've got, you know, RGBs all around the walls. And he's looking at him like, ooh. He's all like infatuated. You like it? It's cooling blue light. Okay, so in regards to a video game, what is the primary thing that you're attempting to do with a video game? All right. Well, if you're a company who produces them for profits, you're probably going to say, well, to sell it to make money. All right. And fair enough. You're going to make a product that you want to be able to sell. Right. But for the gamer, for the end user, right, I would argue there's two things that you want most out of a video game. Number one, you want to have fun, right?
Oh my god, bro. This dude is not a gamer. I fucking hate him. He is the antithesis of what a gamer is, bro. Yeah, you have fun. Well, fun to him is literally making a bunch of money, barely playing a video game. Barely interacting with the game, its mechanics, its story, the characters, the lore, the world. Barely interacting with chat unless someone pisses him off or gives him cash. Bro, first off, you want to have fun. You don't have fun playing shit, bro. Unless someone greasing your fucking pockets with fucking money, bro. Like, I hate him.
The whole point of playing a game is that it's not work. It's supposed to be fun. Now, everyone has a subjective idea of what's fun. For some people, it's a gameplay loop that's addicting. For some people, it's overcoming great challenge and obstacle and feeling a piece of accomplishment. For some people, it's literally just getting a laugh or getting a good story out of it, right? Everyone gets something different out of it, but everyone wants to have fun. That's number one, okay? Number two, for the most part, when you're playing a video game, you're trying to create a fantastic scenario that wouldn't be possible in real life. Because what's the point of playing a video?
This is stupid, Phil. Like, that's what movies do. That's what comics do. Like, you're such a fucking simple-brained retard. First of all, when you play a video game, you want to have fun playing a video game, right? And then you want to not feel like you're in the real world. That's what video games fucking do! What do you...
Video.
Fuck! I hate this motherfucker, bro. He's the most retarded fucking goddamn simple bitch brain piece of shit ever. He really is. You would have fun playing a video game, right? And then he says all this shit like he's a fucking, like, giving you a TED Talk. Like, he's like, here's DSP, 15-year phenomenal streamer. He's gonna give us a speech about video games. Oh, bro. Oh, my brain.
An actual, you know, secret operative going across the globe using high-end weaponry to take out other teams of operatives. Like, I can't do that in real life. That's why I play video games, to simulate those fantasy situations.
I don't play video games,
I don't need a
Phil.
video game to
I don't play video games to feel like a fucking soldier in Iraq shooting at people. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you're overthinking it. Video games is just like movies or collecting stamps for some people, right? It's just a fun pastime. Because unlike you, Phil, we all have shit we're dealing with that's actually real. Like, we have to go to work, pay all our bills, and we can't just sit here and cry and complain and get funneled a bunch of cash to fix our problems. A bunch of us, Phil, we actually have to go and climb the power poles and cook the food and pick up the dog shit while you sit in your little spare bedroom LARPing like you're one of us. You don't know what video games are, what they do, and the purpose of them, alright? You probably did, but you got lost in the sauce of using games as a fucking ATM machine, a means to the end for your fucking narcissistic greed, bro. You know, the rest of us sitting here playing games, having fun. I don't play a game, Phil, because I'm so fucking depressed about my life like you. And shit like that. I want to feel like I'm a soldier today. I'm gonna boot up Call of Duty. You know, like, oh God, bro. He's such a fraud intellectual, you know, and I think that's what's getting under my skin. The way he's talking about these things, like he's trying to come from it from a confident, philosophical fucking bend. When it's like you're a retarded little fucking crybaby, Phil. You don't even like you don't play games like we play games for fun and all this shit. You're just like pulling shit out of your ass and trying to make it sound good, dude. It's
Like
annoying.
real life situations that can really happen.
God
that I
damn.
could just do. And that's what this game seems to be. Okay?
Don't forget, he freaked the fuck out. He had a freak out. He lost his mind, bro, because he tried to compare his life to what's happening to a bunch of stupid fake people in a fake fucking video game. Oh, he's just like me. The Yakuza gang, they're just like me. Ichiban and the boys, man, they had to deal with things just like me. Oh my God, are you serious? Because Phil, you ain't about to leave your bedroom and get into random fights with people and shit to restore your good name. You're not gonna go to Florida, have an adventure, get a bunch of friends, and then like beat the fuck out of duty. You're not gonna do anything. Let's say you're in your room and cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude's a retard.
Anyway,
Shit.
I was really disappointed because at the end of the stream, that happened, that whole cabin in the woods thing. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. Now we're out of time. If only they didn't waste my last 3 hours of playtime with bullshit, it would have been an interesting game. Like, no lie. The first stream was okay. And this last stream, they could have actually cut out the garage band segment and the walk in the woods segment and just cut right to the cabin, and the game would be a better game. But modern game direction is a joke, in my opinion, especially with what they're trying to do a lot of these games. We all know that these games are pushing agendas. This game in particular, it's trying to say, oh, this is a game for a different kind of person. This is supposed to be a game for either, gay, curious, or bisexual.
I can't, bro. Oh, I had to yell that afterwards.
Curious girls.
How?
Enjoy it.
How do you play Life is Strange for like 12 years, bro? And now you're finally getting that it's like a lesbian fucking adventure story.
Because now they can feel like there's a game for them and they're not ostracized for being who they are. And if that's the case, I actually don't care. Like, to me,
you obviously do, because you're talking about it. Life is Strange is a game that caters to those people, bro. There ain't too many games that kind of touches on the things they understand. And that's fair. That's fine. I'm not like Phil. I don't give a fuck. It's a game about a lesbian or a gay man trying to find who he is. I'm not gonna personally play it. But bro, there should be a game or two, right? Some shit that the gays could fucking, and whoever a fucking, understand and maybe interact with. But Phil, unaware as a fucking person as he is, has played this game and all its sequels for over 10 years at this point. And now he's finally like, yeah, it seems like it's a game that caters to lesbians and gay people, and that's like what it always has fucking done, bro, unapologetically and shit. Like, come on.
I don't mind that. If the game exists and that's what its purpose is, then fine. But I don't know. It just, certainly didn't push it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the trailers and everything, it was supposed to be a mystery. The friends are reuniting, and who is the mysterious person contacting them?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do they have...
Exactly. Dude, I'm glad you said that, Ames. Thank you for $5. But no, that's exactly what Phil is doing, But whatever.
Memory holes. That's what I want to know, the plot. I don't need 3 hours of full of bullshit. And it made me bored to the point, I'm not kidding you, I was falling asleep. I was sitting here right here, actually trying to play the game, and I was nodding off like this. And people were
like you did playing Yakuza? Phil, you weren't nodding off because you were bored. You were nodding off because you're mentally fucking exhausted, bro. Trying to stream every day while dealing with people that don't like you and still trying to act like a tough guy. Like, you have your fucking brain, like, broken up into too many different places. And you could just tell, you know, he's mentally just so fucking done, dog.
laughing. I was like, I don't blame you. Dude, this game is so bad and so boring, I can't stay awake.
It's like, bro.
So,
what about Yakuza? Could we get Phil? Why do you nod off when I've at least seen you play RPGs and Yakuza and games where, like, it isn't all about gay people or wherever the fuck. We seen him fall asleep all the time, all over the fucking place.
here, I'm gonna beat it next time we play it, because it's only 7 hours supposedly, and we're around 5 hours in. But man, let me tell you right now, okay? Unless something really awesome happens in the last third of this tape 1 of this game, this will absolutely be the worst game I've ever played from Don't Nod. And that even includes Vampire, and that game was a broken piece of dog shit. At least it had gameplay and a fantasy setting that makes it worth playing. So I hope something interesting actually happens, okay, in this game that's interesting, rather than it being a, liberal girl simulator. I don't care.
Hey, Phil,
You know,
how about you stop
every other
playing?
game they've made, there was a...
Stop playing every single fucking game that looks like it could just make you cash just because of that. How about you play things that actually relate to you? You'll never see Chill Murray playing Life is Strange, because I know what it's about, and I know the audience that it caters to, Phil. You just sit here and want to, I'm going to play this, I'm going to play that, I'm going to play this. Every AAA game or any game that has some fucking, like, word of mouth behind it, right? Like, everybody knows Life is Strange and all this shit. Yeah, of course he's gonna play it. That's why he plays games. He doesn't play games for enjoyment or personal fun and shit. He plays them to fucking get money out of people. Period, bro.
A reason to play it, even if you
God
didn't care about, like, do I care that Max in Life is Strange was bisexual? No, I don't give a shit. That's fine. They wrote the character like that, and I don't mind it, because the game was interesting outside of that. It didn't matter. You know what I mean? Obviously, that character wasn't really written to appeal to me, because I don't have interest in bisexual teenage women. But, you know, at least there was time manipulation mechanics, murder mystery elements, things that made the game good. This game is just like, oh my God,
Dude,
it's still going. And
I like how Phil, dude, bro, Phil's more normal than Snood and Raven and some of those fuckers that think they can make fun of him. You saw Phil just knew to say it. Yeah, I don't have an interest in, bisexual teenage women. That's all he had to say. These motherfuckers can't even do what Phil did right now. That shit's actually hilarious to me. It's so hard for some of them to just denounce fucking, liking cartoon fucking child porn. That shit is
still
nuts. Phil did it
happened.
immediately.
Like,
Off
guys,
rip.
you're driving me nuts.
Just saying.
Wake
Snoop
me
can't
up.
even do that, bro.
I shouldn't have to have 3 cups of coffee to get through an hour of your game. You know what I mean? It's so bad.
I think that shit's hilarious.
So yeah, that's my initial impressions now. We're like I said, we're around 5 hours into the game. Dude, I am so bored.
So yeah,
I really
cartoon
hope that this last
fucking
session
women,
of it
yeah, that shit's weird.
is a good finale.
Weird.
And makes it worth the
Because it
journey.
is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they say the journey is better than the end destination. In this case, I hope there's an end destination that was worth that journey, because that journey was excruciating. All right? Okay. Now, in regards to Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves open beta, I don't have a lot more to say, more than what I've already said. Here's my initial observations, okay? The graphics are fine. You know, they're more anime-esque than, say, Street Fighter. And even though they are fully 3D rendered, they have this kind of cell shading over it, so they almost appear to be 2D characters, even though they're 3D. I think the art style's fine, okay? The gameplay elements. It's a very complex game. This game has a lot of layers.
That's what I mean.
At
They're
the base
hypocrites.
level,
Like Snood and people that hang out over there, they're fucking actually hypocrites. Because it's funny, bro. We're slapping our knees and we got tears in our eyes from seeing Kino Casino, right? Force Phil to kick out Derek. Yo, Phil just did it. Yeah, alright. He begrudgingly did it, but he did it. They still fucking won't do the simple things that even Phil was pressured to do. You know what I mean? Like, that's one area Phil is actually better than, like, Snood and fucking Queer Beam and all those stupid fucks, bro. They can't even just, like, denounce, like, weird shit like that, bro. And that's why I'm on their ass. So, Phil can. That's crazy, bro. You're gonna have me defending Phil, and I hate this
regular
motherfucker.
special moves. You've got charge
Come
special
on,
moves.
dude. If I can
You
defend Phil, there's something wrong with you.
Other charge special
Not me.
moves, okay? You've got different levels of super. Every character has multiple super moves, and each one has different levels to it. You've got a new system called the SPB that totally adds a ridiculous amount of stuff to the game. You know, there's an SPB move that's very similar to the Drive Impact from Street Fighter 6. But you've also have all these different defensive mechanics, like just defending, or hyper defense, right? Or what's the name of the new button? It starts with an R. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but there's like this special block that pushes the enemy back, and you could time special moves with that block button to do breakers that break through what people are doing. You can rev, that's what it's called. Thank you. The rev button and the rev meter. You could block and then break out of your block with a move that interrupts a combo stream. Like, it's very complex, to be honest, okay? It's very hard.
It really
to even
isn't.
talk about all the mechanics, because there's a lot of mechanics.
It isn't. It just is for him. His brain just... Dude, I'm telling you, he's like a fucking Neanderthal, bro. He just wants to hold back the block, right? And he wants these super easy fucking readable moves. And he wants to just throw and be in your face.
Mechanics in the game. And the thing is with this...
He's been playing Fatal Fury just like he plays Street Fighter 6. Like, bro, exactly. It's like a 1-to-1. That's why I stopped watching that shit last night. I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm just watching him play Street Fighter 6. He refuses to actually learn all the mechanics of, like, City of the Wolves
Beta,
or whatever.
Number one, there was no training mode, no practice mode, nothing where you could actually practice these mechanics. So outside of a very basic tutorial, you didn't really get a chance to learn them on your own. Number two, the connections in this beta were not good. So because of that, good luck trying to even learn these mechanics with the online setting, because it was laggy as hell. And most people in the FGC have outright said...
This Aqua Teal said that? That sounds like cope. That sounds like cope. She got her ass kicked. She should have said this shit last year. But no, she got caught, bro. She got caught fucking doing the most for Raven. You know? She's never gonna recover. And then she sat here and cried. Like, literally cried tears over Cat and Phil. Like, some fucking Dennett shit.
Not a very good experience, or
actually Dennett shit, bro.
For the game, because a lot of people were going into this wondering, gee,
like,
Fatal Fury is coming back for the first time, you know, in over 20 years. So I wonder if it's gonna be any good, right? I wonder if it's gonna be good. And then you play the beta and you're like, why is it so laggy? Every match takes forever to find an opponent. I find them and it's 100 millisecond or worse connection. This is not a good sign. And
don't tell 007 now.
I definitely hope
that motherfucker was trying to find a picture of that fucking neck, beta, dude. I swear to God, he will.
And they're going to use these to
and
actually
I can't
make a much
or
better
will not stop
product.
him.
Because as is, if they sold it like that, that's going to flop. We get very honest, okay?
You hate some of these fucking people,
so
too.
I guess we'll see what happens in the future with all these complaints. The game developers already said they're trying to see if they can do a second beta that will be significantly better than this first one before the game actually releases for sale. Because if it were just to release for sale right now, I think a lot of people are going to be like, nah, forget it. I'm not buying it.
That's what I mean.
I'll wait and I'll see if it actually ends up being better, but I'm not going to waste money on it.
I swear to God. I swear to God, some of these detractors are just like narcissists thinking that they being opportune. They're like opportunistic narcissists making fun of a bigger narcissist than them. Because it's like, bro, Aqua, well, how about you have some empathy and see why people would, or try to think, why would some people not like what you did? I acknowledged it. Hey, bro, you're mad because you like Aqua Teal and Hupper, bro. Yeah, dude, some of the shit I said was so fucked up, and I hate her. I hate her, and I feel justified in it. And I know I'm not, like, probably right, but whatever, bro. I'm gonna own it. And I don't like her, and I did what I did. Just own it. This is the shit you tell Phil to do, right? You fucking made a mistake. You sat here and went hard. You were just being a retarded piece of shit. Just fucking own up to being a retarded piece of shit. But they can't. Because that'll just make them, it just fucks with their head. Because they literally made their whole existence, bro. The whole existence of their being looking like they're these smart, astute fucking people that don't make mistakes, right? Like they do. They fucking been in the sauce so long, having everyone like every single thing they say just because it's about Phil, right? And they'll say retarded shit. They'll say more retarded shit than me. They don't even get challenged for it, bro. And that's what I mean. Like Aqua Teal's betting on that and lost. Because we had all this evidence, Aqua being a bigger piece of shit than her friends were saying. Joe Murray's just trying to start things with detractors. Okay, so it's okay for Aqua Teal to sit here and talk shit about me and my boys with a fucking pedophile. You know what I mean? There's like hella hypocrisy in this community. And it like people will sit here and sweep the fuck out of someone just because they're their favorite detractor. It's not even because like, oh, I like this person. Because, bro, if they do something that's like, you know, like Aqua Teal got caught murdering 5 people, they would all abandon her. Like, she would be fucked up. But it's like a big sweep operation. It is, bro. Because what they did what they think they weren't doing. They centralized making DSP content. They did. They centralized it. It's like the Chinese Communist Party. And if you don't conform to their rules and do exactly what they do when they stream and how they stream and the retarded gay way they tell jokes, bro, you're going to get blacklisted. They will. And I've seen it. You're not welcome at TBS, yo boy, because you're literally friends with me, dog, or some weird gay shit. Those fuckers are actual, bigger, fucking narcissistic, thin-skinned fucks like Phil, bro. They're just like Phil.
So
you're sitting here yelling at mirrors and shit.
Overall, I only played with one character, Mai Shiranui, because I didn't really have time to learn another with the connections being as bad as they were and no training mode. I'll say this. It looks like the game will be a lot of focus on a lot of safe hit strings and combos, but it's going to be more based on defense. And what I mean by that is, if every character
that's what's been bugging me. It's just like,
a move
wow,
into another
bro.
move, into a hit string, into another move, into another. It's going to be like, well, when do I attack?
You guys
when
handle drama worse than Phil. You think you can just ignore it?
Well, the answer is you need to
No.
learn the timing to do the thing that will break it, but it's
Like,
a defensive
you're the
maneuver,
one
whether it's a
splitting the
just
community,
defense, whether
bro.
it's
Because
a
a lot of
reversal out of
people
that,
aren't
whether it's
cool. What the
blocking
fuck
and
you
tapping
guys
forward,
do?
it's
A
a
lot
special
of
defense
people.
that then you can interrupt with like a super and
They
stuff.
don't
which I did a
realize
few
it
times.
yet.
It's different from Street Fighter in that regard. In Street Fighter, there's situations where a rushdown character will get you in the corner and you literally can't get out. If you don't have a reversal super and you have no meter, you can't escape. It's game over. In this game, it looks like you mostly will always be able to get out of that situation, but it's going to take an incredible amount of time investment to learn all the attacks, all the timing to counter set attacks. It's going to be very, very complex, okay? I question whether a franchise that's been gone for over 20 years, okay, having that level of complexity is going to actually get people to play the game at a competitive level, or the game will be out for 2 weeks. People will be like, this is, way too complicated and, too many dominant things because people don't want to learn the massive ways to defend it, and then they're just going to give it up and just drop the game. I don't know. I feel like, once again, it's imbalanced. Like, for example, there were blatant characters like Vox. If he literally hit you with one anti-air, he could do like a 60% combo. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. So, I got hit out of the air once, which is a common thing that happens in a fighting game, and this character gets 60% damage off of my health bar. But then I got a character like Mai Shiranui, who does have a good anti-air, but it just leads to knocking the opponent down and taking away that much. Does that sound equivalent to you? It's because it's not.
This fucker rage quit, bro.
It's not at all.
He literally rage quit.
So I get the feeling
I had
this will
someone
be
just
another
rage
game
quit on me.
that has
What
lack
the
of
fuck?
balance. You'll probably have a top tier that all are characters that if they just fish and get one hit, you get like a 60+% combo that's insane. And then they put you in a situation where you're just at a disadvantage in the corner and you're screwed, right? Now, some people have...
Bill, every fighting game gives every character options. That's why they're called options, bro. Every character has some kind of gimmick or an option you can use to get out of the fucking goddamn corner. Stop. Okay, fighting games, oh yeah, I'm just in the corner and all I can do is cry about it. Like, no, you need to be patient and actually be more defensive. Someone has you in the corner, bro. That ain't your time to sit here and go, oh yeah, as soon as I see they have minus frames, I'm gonna do a super. Like, no. You need to be super defensive, bro. And wait for that fucker to finish. Just wait for the whole finish and then do something. But, like, no, this dude sucks. Like, jump out of the corner or something.
I've actually said,
like, oh, I'm in
keep
the
away in
corner.
this game is really good. If that's the case, that's
Everything
good.
sucks.
Because I feel like keep away has actually been a problem with modern fighters. Case in point, Street Fighter 6, good luck playing a zoned game because everyone can parry. Everyone has ways around projectiles, so they don't really serve much of a purpose unless you're playing online and it's laggy. They don't really do that much. You know what I mean? Most projectiles are used as a setup, like Dalsim, right? He'll use it as a setup to try to trick you, to block the wrong way, and then he gets a combo out of it. It's not like, oh, I'm zoning you with a fireball. So, in this game, maybe the projectiles will actually be of more use and you can actually do zoning gameplay. I don't know. Just defense certainly seems to me like something that would negate that. I mean, it's a little different, right? You're not just getting an easy parry. You do have to tap timing properly when you're getting hit or whatever, but I don't know. Again, it's very hard to call when the beta had no practice mode and then the online play was so laggy, you can't even tell if any of the matches you played were legit. Like right now, I played that beta for around 6 hours online, and I couldn't tell you of a single thing that I attempted to do would actually work. I'm being honest with you. Like, I have no idea. Okay, so, all of that being said, I would be interested in a second beta if they release one, all right? If they don't do a second beta, and they just release the final game, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. Like, I don't want to buy the game and be sitting around waiting endlessly for a match just to play a 100+ millisecond laggy match. That's not a viable fighting game. That was the same thing that happened with Mortal Kombat 1. It was the same situation. It was shitty. And I didn't play it because of that. I only played it very limited time. I said, fuck this. I'm not wasting time. So, I hope they improve it. I do hope that they have a chance to do a second beta. I think if they don't, you're going to see pretty low initial sales until people buy it and let everyone know, hey, the netcode's improved or whatever, and then by word of mouth, it'll sell more. But I am a little nervous about the game. That is not the way to go into a beta. Now, here's the thing. Some people have said, but Phil, it's the beta. Don't you get it? It's the testing phase. Oh, no. I understand that. But that's not what a beta is. A beta is meant to test gameplay elements.
Are you serious?
This was not the Fatal Fury City of the
bro?
Wolves network test.
Are you serious? He does not know what a beta is, and he's just trying to conform it to make himself sound like he's right. He's wrong. Okay, a beta is literally that, Phil. It's a network test. It's a stress test. It's a fucking gameplay test. It's a test. It's one of the final builds of the game, and they need to just see what little things they need to tweak and fix for like a day one patch, Phil. That's it. It's not a demo where it's like the finished build of the game and you're playing like a level. It's the whole fucking game. What they have in there, it's a final build. This is how the game plays. This is how it might play online. Yada, yada, yada. It's literally a network test, Phil. A beta is a network test. It's a gameplay test. It's a stress test for the general health of the game, bro. And you're going to sit here and just like the little fucking Jim Jones-esque fuck you are, going to try, no, that's not what a beta is. This is what the beta is. It's like, bro, no, that is not what the fuck it is. It is what we say it is, Phil, and it's what you're trying to say. He's trying to take, oh, God. Bro, I hate this motherfucker. You want to hit him in the mouth.
That would be the purpose of
testing
the netcode on the network, which is what they just did with Elden Ring Night Rain. So when Elden Ring Night Rain's first session didn't work, you can't really say much because that was the point. Let's test the network. Let's test the netcode. Let's see if it holds or breaks. In this case, the beta was supposed to be testing the game.
That's what... Phil, what do you think encompasses the game? It's a game! And do you want to elaborate on it or be more intelligent? He says things so fucking retardedly with such confidence. It's like, you don't get it. A beta is supposed to test the game. Yeah, Phil, what encompasses a fighting game? The gameplay mechanics, fucking they're testing to see if the network holds up good with a bunch of people playing it. They're testing things and they're seeing what bugs pop up. A lot of games, Phil, they let you report bugs during early release or a beta. Right? Like, oh my god, bro. He's just like a disingenuous fucking bastard. He is, dude.
Not the
Holy
netcode.
shit.
So you failed because when the netcode was so bad, people couldn't really test the game. Get it? Like, it's hard to say. Is the game balanced? Is the game broken? Is it fun? I don't know. It was too laggy to tell, quite frankly.
It wasn't. Your gameplay wasn't
Okay.
laggy at all.
Well, that's what I have to say about that. And
that's what I mean. He fucking lies like a fish swims through water, bro. I swear to God. He lies like a bird could just, like, fly through the fucking sky. He lies as much as he fucking breathes and shits, dude. It's crazy.
I've covered all the topics.
These are his lies.
So, if you could, let's do a little bit of nice interaction, shall we? If you tag me in the chat, we'll go back and forth and do a little bit of Q&A and hang out for a bit before we adjourn the show and we jump back into Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
Where I'll half-ass play the game and probably do a Q&A if you don't give me money. Like, that's all he does. That's just, like, his little pillow cushion if he ain't got shit to do. Oh, yeah, we're gonna do Q&A. Like, bro, how many questions somebody gotta ask you? You ain't that interesting.
Now would be an excellent time. If you would like to contribute and get a shout out and start some, a conversation, now would be the time to do so. All right, so please, let's get some actual momentum going. Let's get some more support here on the stream and go from there, shall we? Okay. No, Kick does not have an Argentinian issue like YouTube does. Every every sub that I've ever gotten on Kick actually was priced properly and I got credit for it. And paid for it. What was the first controller I used with Rumble features? N64 with the Rumble Pack. That was the first controller that ever had it. Check out Warriors Abyss. What is that, Sin? I don't know what that is. Kaiser Sose, Jade is aware of Kick and knows what it is, but Jade has expressed that he does not want to go to Kick, that he prefers YouTube. So, because Kaiser Sose was like, please let Jade know that we'd like to have him over here. Yeah, but we already talked about that months ago, and Jade said he would much rather prefer to stay on YouTube, so.
Nintendo's like the Apple of
how much of my
video
rage during a
games.
fighting game
They don't even really
is actual
innovate shit nowadays,
rage,
bro.
and how much is actual, like, hamming it up? I would say, if you want me to be honest, it's probably around 50-50. Okay, it probably is. When I'm talking shit to these people, and I'm calling them mouth droolers, and I'm saying that they have Velcro shoes.
What? 50-50? That's the ratio he gives himself? Are you joking? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna let this fucker cook, dude. This is stupid.
And their moms wipe their butts. That's definitely hamming it up. Okay, that's...
Bro, it's not hamming up. And their moms wipe their butts? Your mom sat here and combed your fucking hair. You said this yourself. My mommy combed my hair till I was 18. What? Bro, you can't talk shit about anybody else. Even if their mom wipes her ass. Your mom had to sit here and comb your hair and lay out your clothes and tell you how much of a good little boy you are, Phil, just for you to feel like a fucking human being. What the fuck you mean?
You know, over the top for a reason. I'm not really that angry. You know what I mean? But that gets a rise out of people for sure when I say stuff like that. When I'm playing a game and there's legit...
And he says that with pride. And then he wants to play a victim when people fucking torch his ass up for agitating his detractors and trolls, or when he gets blowback for a retarded fucking opinion he has. I did on purpose. And then he literally... Nah, bro. You can't have your pie and eat it too, Phil. What the fuck?
Lag.
He wants to sell you such a laid-back guy.
Like
you know he is
jab,
not.
Jab, jab, and it hits. Because there's brainless stuff. That does piss me off. You know, here's the thing. I've been playing fighting games competitively since the 1990s. I've played pretty much every major fighting game. There's a few exceptions, but for the most part, I get it. I've been here through the entire history of fighting games in their competitive nature, all right? I have played fighting games that are far better than the things that are out today, all right? I would argue that the stuff from back in the day, like Super Turbo and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, in my opinion, are much better games than modern fighting games. Okay, I just think they are. Both of them, I think, are better than most, if not all, modern fighting games. And you could disagree, and that's fine. I'm sure we could sit here and debate it. But when you've played something that's better, and you've had that better experience, right? And then you play the modern thing, and you feel it's watered down, it's washed, it's too easy to play, there's no skill level for entry, the person who's playing on the other end literally is a memorization person rather than a person understanding what they're doing, you get frustrated. They might say, well, I don't understand. What do you mean by that? Okay, there's a difference between a person who can literally memorize a bunch of shit and then reproduce it versus someone who actually understands it and can use it in practice. Okay, there's people who literally go to school and they memorize all the data and they take a test and they could just copy paste all the data for the test. And so they get an A. But then when they actually are asked to use that in real life to apply it to something, they're like, duh, what? They can't do it because they never actually had understanding of what they were doing. They just copy pasted data. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between memorization and muscle memory versus actually understanding the game and knowing how to time things, how to adjust things. That's why when you play these people in Street Fighter 6 and you see they know one pattern and they will do that pattern over and over, and it's in their favor to do it because it's a guessing pattern. Sometimes a move will hit this way and sometimes they hit this way, and if it hits, they get a ginormous reward for it. If it doesn't hit, it's safe. They don't have any risk. And then they can continuously do the pattern over and over, guessing for the rest of the round. But you'll notice if you break that pattern, if you rattle them and their pattern stops because you interrupt it, they don't know how to play the game. They don't even understand fundamentals. They don't know what a footsie is. They don't know what spacing is, zoning, neutral. They don't even know how to do a basic anti-air. All they knew was their pattern, and they fall like a house of cards, right? That legit pisses me off because that's not what fighting games were meant to be. Back in the day, you needed an incredible amount of intelligence, an incredible amount of skill and adaptability, great hand-eye coordination, great reflexes, all of this stuff. You needed to have so much of a skill set to be good at a competitive fighting game. Today, you literally need to watch some videos, go into the lab, practice for a few hours, and you've already learned the meta of the fighting game, and you can just regurgitate that online endlessly and probably get to master rank with any character and probably get a good amount of wins. Now, are you actually going to win a major tournament? Probably not. But the problem is the common person who's playing the game doesn't want to put up with your stupid easy mode bullshit. They just want to play the game and have fun, learn it for themselves. They don't want to sit there memorizing for countless fucking hours in training mode and fucking labbing it. They want to play the game. That's what they bought it for. They don't want to put up with this nonsense. So when I'm playing a modern fighting game and I'm seeing that modern fighters have been ruined because of this online mentality, this always, spoil everything, share everything, no one earns anything, everyone just fucking copies everybody else, it drives me nuts, and that's legit anger when I'm playing the game. I'm not necessarily angry at the person I'm playing. I'm angry that I have 30 years of fighting game experience under my belt, all right? And the entire first 10, 15 years I played fighting games are way better than anything I'm doing now. All these modern fighters
you revealed it. I love it.
To the classics.
I love it. Oh, thank you, you fucking retard. Thanks for validating what we said. You just hate these fighting games because you feel like you should be one of the big dogs. You should just be able to beat anyone and everyone because you were a friendless little retard that hung out in arcades in the 80s, in the 90s? Like, think about that. That's how fucking far gone our boy Phil is. He's, like, gone, dog. He's gone. We ain't getting him back. Them motherfucker's fucking past Jupiter with his lines of logic and shit. He's just, like, crying. Every day he streams, he has a straight up crying segment. I should just be able to beat whoever I want because I played this. I played Street Fighter in the 90s in the arcade. Like, he actually sounds like a fucking genetically, mentally deficient fucking person. Like, I actually think his mom and dad are brother and fucking sister. This is the most retarded fucking guy. He says the most retarded fucking shit like that. Like, what, dude?
But no one will talk about that. And no one is saying, how do we make a fighting game that's more representative of the old days so that we can actually have one that has like valid.
You make $120,000 a year. You can make your own fucking game. You can literally finance your own fucking game, Phil. It's that important to you. Feel like you have big old dick playing against people.
Challenge.
Make your own fucking
level.
game.
No one's saying that. Instead, they're saying, how do we make the next
collaborate with
LTG?
You guys make your own fucking fighting game, okay?
Monsters can fucking get all hype about it and click their fucking emotes and memes in the chat, and then we'll sell more copies. That's the dumbest fucking thing. You're supposed to be making good competitive games first and worry about that shit later. And it does drive me nuts. It does, you know? I understand that the past is the past, but when you move forward, that's exactly it. You're supposed to have progress. For every 2 steps forward, there's like a sacrifice that's made. You know, it's bad. Modern fighters. So, yeah, some of the rage you see is legit. Some of it is completely hamming it up. You know, it's a mix. And the thing is, it works, right? No, but Kenny D, see, this is the problem. Kenny D says, you have 30 years of fighting game experience. Much of your argument is about how they keep doing patterns, but what about your inability to counter them? It makes you look unskilled. No. See, that's what you don't understand. That's the problem with modern fighting games. The entire game is countering patterns. But that's not what fighting games were ever meant to be. The old fighting games, this is what I mean. You don't understand unless you actually played old fighting games, because in the old fighting games, patterns didn't work. If you tried a pattern, people would read you.
That is a lie.
Now they actually designed the game around.
Oh my god,
pattern.
He's going on an unhinged fucking ramble, bro.
All you can do is out pattern the pattern with your own pattern, because that's how they made the games, and that's bad. That's not good. That's what I'm saying. If you go watch someone play Super Turbo, right? You're gonna see.
Here he goes, bringing up a fucking 50-year-old fucking game. Here you go, watch someone play Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo. Ain't nobody doing that, Phil, because it's like a super duper outdated motherfucking. It's obsolete. It's obsolete, Phil. The things you did, you could do with Street Fighter 2. You can't. It was the second fucking game in the franchise. And why are you still trying to go back to that well of the past, bro? You fucking loser. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody thinking about, oh, you go watch shit with play Street Fighter 2. And you see all this garbage, cheap shit. That's the thing. Fighting games were way more broken and cheap. And people like Phil spent all day and all night and hundreds of fucking dollars and quarters, bro. Oh, this is broken. Vega's broken? He can get away with all of this? And that's how Phil operates, bro. He has no right to, everybody did. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill this motherfucker in a video game.
Incredible variety of gameplay. Even people playing the same characters will play them completely differently because the game is versatile with its simplicity. Get it? Because it's not a stupid, overpowered way to play it with Drive Rush dominating. Everyone learned how to play the characters differently, and everyone's unique. You know, one person playing Ryu is different than another person playing Ryu, which is different than another person playing Ryu, but they're all perfectly good, viable tournament players. As opposed to in Street Fighter 6, why is it that everyone who plays Cammy literally plays her exactly the same, including the best players in the world? Because they made the game a pattern game, and that's bad. It stifles creativity. It stifles originality. It stifles fun for those who've played something better. I play Street Fighter 6 and I crave the old days of good fighting games that weren't just fucking mouth-drooling pattern players, because that's all it is. I memorize, I copy paste. I don't understand anything about this game, but I copy paste and I pass the test. Get it? It's just the difference. That's modern fighters in a nutshell. Now, by the way, not every modern fighter, okay? Definitely not. Some games are a little bit more complex and all of that. But with Street Fighter, this is very much the case of what it's become at this point, okay? Now, FYI, when you're talking about offline tournaments, when you're talking about high-end competitive play and tournaments, it's different. Why? Without that online, component, the fact that you can actually do things like instant parries, instant perfect parries, and to negate stuff all the time, that changes the game. But that's the shit you can't do online because the online latency is always different. You can't time things perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So there really are two experiences to have with a modern fighting game. There's the casual experience of just playing it at home and online, which is the vast majority of experience anyone's ever going to get with that game. And then there's offline competitive tournament play. Okay? And they're two very, very different things. All right? Okay. I wish. Is there a platform I could play the older fighting games on? I wish. The only way anyone plays them consistently right now is Fightcade, which is an online emulation suite that's not safe. Fightcade does not protect your IP address.
Yes, it does. Stop. He tried it. This was his excuse for never using Fightcade. And then he got proven that it doesn't just give out your IP address. It's a safe fucking app. And guess what he did? He downloaded Fightcade. He just never used it. He never used it. So this is a lie. This is another lie. This is Phil trying to go as far back in his recent memory that his little ginned up hole-filled brain can remember. And he's like, oh yeah, I remember saying that this game is not safe. And then literally his own chat proved him wrong, and he ended up downloading Fightcade. He downloaded Fightcade. Dog, what do you mean?
At all. Someone who has an IP sniffer can easily get your IP address if you connect to
It
them
was
to play them
proven
on
wrong to
Fightcade.
him. We saw it happen live on fucking stream. That's what's annoying about Phil. Like, bro, is your memory that fucking fucked off that you can't remember you being proven wrong? You downloaded Fightcade. You had the intention of playing it, and then you found other games you could sit here and fucking take advantage of. You just forgot about playing Fightcade, bro. You know, like, this is nuts. So he's gonna go back to his OG excuse for not playing Fightcade. Well, you can find your IP address on the Fightcade. Like, that's all he's doing, bro.
Of course, immediately if I tried to use Fightcade, my name would be given out, and all the trolls would be there trying to sniff out my IP. And the moment they get it, they would immediately start DDoS attacking me so that I can't stream and make content and make a living. See? So I can't use Fightcade. All right?
Well, no.
I will.
It shows you how paranoid he is. Who the fuck's gonna go out here IP sniffing people in a fucking fighting game app, bro? You know? I get it if it's like some weird Kiwi Farms or some weird Discord but no, that ain't gonna happen on Fightcade. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking weird as shit.
Wish that Capcom would actually put the time, money, and dedication into doing a valid collection of the classics that actually has cross-play, that actually has real lobbies, with the ability to ban people permanently, with the ability to blacklist trolls and idiots, right? With actual online features that people would want, instead of just pushing out a collection and never updating it. Add content to it like they do to modern fighters. You can have seasonal passes that add things like outfits and color schemes and avatar items and custom made characters that you can fight in classic fighting games. They could do that. They could actually put that effort in. They could, but they don't. They just release these really half-assed collections. They dump them. They hope to make a quick buck, and then they just abandon them. But look at the Marvel collection right now. All that hype, free MVC2. Finally, Marvel will be available to the masses. No crossplay, lobbies are a joke, online play is laggy. It's no punishment for rage quitters at all. Everyone just gets endless points. What the fuck? This was supposed to be the big one. Free MVC2. Put the effort into it. Zero effort. Zero. Just pump out another shitty collection. This is like the 5th one in a row where they just don't care. So I wish Capcom would make an actual good modern collection of the classics that has all the features you would expect in a real full-fledged fighting game. They literally have never done that. They just treat them like little side projects and a way to pocket some extra money, and then they're on to the next shitty collection and next half-assed, effort. It's just a joke. Okay, what else would you guys like to talk about today? We still got some time. We still got like 20 plus minutes. And guys, again, it would sure be great to get some contributions today, to get us hitting or get us heading towards our goals. Again, keep in mind, you guys said you didn't want a DSP tries it this week. I had it lined up. It was going to be Panda Express or it was going to be Wendy's. And you guys said, no, don't do that. You said, we want something different. So we are doing something different. Oh, by the way, they do have that Girl Scouts Thin Mints Frosty now at Wendy's. They've added it. I just checked the menu. It's there now. And apparently you have a chance to win $10,000. Some kind of a sweepstakes they're doing. Okay. But you guys said, let's do Lego night. Let's do something different. This is something we've wanted in your content for a while. And I said, let's do it. All right. Sounds good to me. So then let's hit it. We actually had great momentum. Let's not let that momentum die out and slow down now. Let's keep that momentum going. So let's get some support right now, okay? No, Larray tied for the time being. As I said, I'm not looking to do any interviews. I'm not looking to do any appearances or anything like that. Right now, I'm good. I just want to make my content. I'm not really looking for anything like that right now. Maybe in the future there will be something else, but for now I'm cool. Okay? I'm pretty sure most of you don't want me to make any other appearances right now. I'm pretty sure of that. B-Boy Cyclone, why are you like advertising Coinstar in my chat? Like, what are you getting at? No, I'm not playing Monster Hunter Wilds. You guys told me not to. I played the beta, and it was, again, very few people engaged. There was a few people who were helping me with it, which I appreciated, but very few people engaged. Support, we didn't even come close to the goal. So no, I'm not getting Monster Hunter Wilds. I told you. We had opportunity to test it during the beta. Let's see how it worked. It didn't work. So if it didn't work, why would I buy the game and play it? No, I'm not playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Boy, same questions over and over. I've already said a million times, it's a timing thing. The game is incredibly long. Everyone says it's probably 40 to 60 hours long, if not longer. Number one, I didn't like the first game. I watched my wife play it, and I thought it was bad, wonky, not very fun. Number two, I don't have 40 to 60 hours to jump into a game like that right now. There's a lot of other stuff going on in the next weeks to months that I'm interested in, and I definitely don't want to be doing that kind of content for the long term and get stuck in a playthrough that I can't finish and everyone's complaining it's too long. I don't want to be in that right now. So no, see, Cool Gal, here's the deal. Cool Gal says the interviews help and hinder. You got paid more money the very next day. Did I? Did you actually look at what happened the next day? So at that point, I was hitting all my goals and I was doing well. The next day, I hit 3 goals instead of 2. So I literally spent an entire night going through the same bullshit stress, right? Nonsense that I didn't get no pleasure out of, nothing out of at all. My viewers, once again, getting harassed, getting full of the same drama. Literally nothing new came out of it either. It was the same exact drama, the same shit that gets regurgitated every time. Nothing new was added whatsoever at all. Same bullshit, different day. And I'll go through all of that. Wasted my night, by the way, because I could have been doing a night stream that night and I didn't. And then I got an additional goal the next day. So basically, I didn't stream that night, but instead I made the goal for that night the next day, and then I just hit my 2 normal goals. So I literally got 0 out of it because I even made the same amount that I would have made if I had streamed. You see? I literally don't get anything out of drama. I don't. I really don't. You know, the one little bit that I was going to get, that boost that I got from being on Kino Casino back in August a few times, and we had a good time together and all of that. But after that, you kind of realize, all right, so DSP isn't Satan, and he's also not about drama, right? There's really nothing else going on right now. So if you like gaming or whatever, you like chill times, go hang out with Phil. But otherwise, this is not a place for drama, right? It's just not my thing. So all that boost that I got from the drama went away. And that was it. So now I'm back to my core audience. And I do want to say thanks to those of you who are relative newcomers who only started watching me in the last 6 to 8 months. I appreciate you. You guys have been amazing. You're the reason why things have turned around for me and things are going much better now financially for me. It's because of you guys and your support. I really appreciate that. I'm in a much better place now because of you. Okay. But FYI, this drama stuff doesn't benefit me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Then why didn't you go
being
after Rich
embroiled.
yesterday?
Yesterday, I did a whole segment.
Oh, bro. He's going to contradict himself right now.
On Review Tech USA, right? Whole segment, drama segment, okay? What was the result? Well, I hit my goal for that one stream. Didn't hit my goal for the late stream. How did the highlight do? Well, I broke out a highlight of that, and so far it has 1,000 views.
Okay? There's nothing. That's what I could get. That's
so I made like $2. Do you see my point?
Yeah, dude, stop talking about Rich. You're a fucking stupid fucking low-cal. You're not good at making fun of other people. Okay, you're the dude to be made fun of, Phil.
I make bank on consistency, on positive content.
No, you don't. You make bank from fucking manipulating the most retarded fucking people that fall for your, like, thin veneer of a nice person act. And you're good at acting like a victim and all this shit, Phil. Come on, bro. I need to fucking fast forward this. I don't feel like listening to this dude victimize himself.
So now it's a top-down view, and it looks like it's controlled almost more strategically.
It's a mobile game. Oh, yeah, let's talk about Dynasty Warriors Abyss. Bro, it's literally the fucking mobile game port. Isn't this a mobile game? Warriors Abyss. It's like Dynasty Warriors, but I think they had it on the phone. They just ported it to PC, but I could be wrong. I don't follow shit like that. But it's funny, kind of interesting. Phil wouldn't play the actual release of Dynasty Warriors, the new release, but we're going to check out Warriors Abyss. It's like either he's retarded and he doesn't know that the same dev and publisher, this is a Dynasty Warriors game. And I think it's that. Like, bro, are you not looking at who's the developer and the publisher? Same people that make Dynasty Warriors. This is a fucking Dynasty Warriors like mobile game. You can just tell. This dude's a fucking retard.
And rather than it being an action-based button masher, which really is what Dynasty Warriors is. It's like Diablo combined with Dynasty Warriors. Huh.
No, it's a mobile game. I swear to God, bro. Phil, this is a Dynasty Warriors mobile game that's being ported to PC. It's going to be on your phone, right? Bro, let me look. Because then I'm just talking out my ass, right? So, no, you can just tell the vibes, bro. I'm not wrong. Why is he trying to hype up this, like, mid-ass Dynasty Warriors shit, and he's not going to play the actual new Dynasty Warriors
together?
Game.
It's kind of interesting concept. I don't think it would work for my content. It's probably, everyone's going to complain.
It won't work for my content. I'm just begging for money every 5 minutes.
Repetitive.
Like, he acts like he be doing shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. It won't work for my content. Like, what do you be doing on your content besides begging for money and bitching and crying about your ops?
Oh my God, explosion. 9 different battle styles? Never mind.
No, this is
16 million.
Why don't you play the fucking, like, sound? Is he paranoid about getting copyright? They won't copyright strike you, Phil. Or fucking claim your video just for, like, why do we have to listen to this shit with no sound and your whiny East Coast voice? Like, oh my God, bro. This guy's like the worst fucking content creator ever fucking made. Then I have a cold. I don't have patience for shit. Let me see. I need to check out this game for myself, bro. Let's do what Phil won't do. Let's actually listen to this shit, bro. Because I swear, this feels like it's a Dynasty Warriors mobile game. And it's like, Phil, you had no interest in the new actual release of Dynasty Warriors, but you're hyping up like what I think is pretty much a mobile game version of Dynasty Warriors. Like, look at this shit. Like, Phil, we'll play the sound. It's fucking weird. Yeah, it's Dynasty Warriors, bro. It's literally Dynasty Warriors, but like if it was a mobile game, I swear to fucking God. Yeah, this feels like a mobile game. Yeah, this feels like a fucking little cell phone game. It does, dude.
Million battles, of course, I'm sure that's true. 16 million battle styles.
Yeah, so you want to see Phil watch this shit with no sound? Come on, dude. Come on.
Oh, okay, that's not what I expected.
Bro, he's just finding out about this game. He's literally, dude, he's so far behind gaming news and the trends and all that. Hey, I'll give Phil this much. He just became a full PC. I have to say this with air quotes. I'm literally doing air quotes, bro. He's a full PC gamer. So it makes sense he's just finding out about Kingmakers. Like, yeah, bro, this game's in development. I'm gonna buy it and play it too. Like, yeah, it's like you can use machine guns and fucking car you're driving through nights. That shit looks kind of dope. Looks kind of lit, right?
More so than the positive creators that they're basically being toxic about, right? Now, do you feel I missed an
Slot is $1
opportunity?
billion? Oh shit. Well, I'm bad at math and I wasn't paying attention to common placement. That's my fault. That's my fault. I'm high as shit on cough syrup too. All right, don't forget that. I try to preface the whole stream. Like, I'm actually starting to really slur my words now. I'm just sitting here like drinking cough syrup. And then I'm gonna go to bed for like 16 fucking hours. Hopefully I feel better.
An opportunity to make money? Perhaps. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say, for example, things had gone differently. What if Keemstar had actually legitimately made me an offer to be on Lalcow Live, which he actually didn't. It didn't go, it never happened, okay? But let's say he did. Let's say we had connected and he had made this offer, which supposedly was going to be $50,000 to do Lalcow Live for that first year or whatever and go from there, right? I mean, to be honest, I don't know if it would have affected me positively or negatively. It's impossible to tell. I can tell you what goes through my mind. Like, if I'm going to be doing that show full time and be one of the major hosts of the show, right? Well, take a look at how much they stream. Take a look at how much content they make, right? It's dominant. Like Boogie and Wings, they've pretty much dropped their independent efforts in order to just focus on that show, correct?
No, they didn't. That's incorrect. I don't know about Boogie, But Wings still goes to his little hug box in the corner. And he still tries to see her plays a little Rainbow Six and Dark Souls and all that. Like, I will say this out of Wings, Boogie, and Phil, Wings is an actual gamer. He is, bro. He is a fucking gamer. Whether you like her or hate him, Wings of Redemption is more of a gamer than Wings or Boogie. Like that's why you, bro. I ain't seen nobody have that kind of fucking emotional damage. You know, playing something like Rainbow Six and someone actually cares about the games they play. Phil and Boogie don't give a shit about shit. They're like these hedonistic fucking like goddamn rhinoceros who just fucking want to run through shit and get as much pleasure as they can. Wings is kind of like that. But he's more of like an actually mentally ill, broken fucking fat guy. You know, like I don't think he's like a narcissist or a sociopath. I just think he's a really dumb, lonely, fat person. He's
Am I
really
wrong in saying
dumb,
that? So that's
uneducated,
their
you
full-time
know?
job now. Okay. So if that had happened to me and I had to drop all my streams and everything to do that as a full-time job, I actually would have lost money. Seriously. I would have lost money because I would have had to just do that and drop everything else I do. That was one of my concerns is if I sign on for something like that and I'm fully committing all
This
of
is a lie, because Wing still uploads his content. Boogie uploads something like they do distract. Like, bro, let's not. I'm not gonna sit here and take any locale side like that. That's retarded. But like living in the real world, seeing the things I've seen, it's just like, dude, Phil is like the laziest out of like Boogie and Wings. He's lazy. Oh, I'm dirt. Like, he just thinks because he has a face that he has on his fucking goddamn body, he should just get paid. I played Street Fighter 2 in the 90s. You saw him just say shit like that.
my
Like, it's
time,
weird, bro.
right, to it. Then sadly, I don't think
Like, you're
that
just
I
a
would have
stupid
made
locale. Just roll
as
with the
much as I
punches.
do doing my own thing. All right. Now, long term, let's say we get through that first year, right? And the first year you're slogging through or
Hell yeah,
whatever, and the show
TJ.
blows up. And the show
Nice,
is
dude. I'm
now
glad you
making
passed your
tons of
test,
money.
even
And
if
now instead
barely.
of me just being based on a flat contract of 50K a year, now the contract is, oh, you're making a cut of everything, right? You're making a cut of this profits that we're making on the profits from the show, right? Then long term, that could work out. All right, for sure. But in reality, did I miss an opportunity? The only opportunity that I missed was to make money. That's it. Okay. I would have been
And he did. Instead of hanging out with Keemstar, he decided to hang out with PPP, we call him Triple P, and his pedophile friend Andy Worski. You just did the slight inverse of what you claim you won't do. Right? You hung out with Andy and PPP, and y'all made a bunch of money, feeling like you guys have big old dicks going after Rich and all this shit, bro. Okay, like Phil's the worst. He's the worst kind of drama. Like he's the worst kind of drama content creator. Just off the I don't want to be involved in drama. Yeah, only if you know it doesn't benefit you. This shit is so stupid, bro. I can't.
forced into doing a
I
style of
hate
content that I do
sheltered
not
white
enjoy.
people. I
I don't
do. I
like
don't care if that
stunts.
sounds
I
like
don't like
Rachel. I
pranks.
really
I don't
don't.
like drama.
My wife will come in here and tell you, yeah, no, my wife is white as fuck and more sheltered than I've ever been. And sometimes she gets on my damn nerves. I hate sheltered white people, bro. They're the worst fucking goddamn things. They're the people ruining the fucking earth right now. I
I
swear
don't
to
like
God.
any of that shit. Any of
Phil
the
and his
loud cow shit, I just
contemporaries.
don't like it. Um, you know what I mean? I don't want that at all. That's not me. That's not the content that I would ever want to make. Um,
Um,
you know what I mean?
Bubba, see here talk about Rich? Because the people that don't like Rich, they seem to give Keto Casino a lot of money. Oh, bro, I can't, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Every hateful fucking cell in my being is waking up. And I'm
So
too sick for this.
I would hate myself and the content I'm making just for the sake of making a paycheck.
But
You know,
that's
for
what you did. When you decided to join up with Kino Casino and sit there and make fun of Rich, bro, with the poker chips, you pretty much did that, Phil. You gave away any morality, goodwill that you probably had. It's all fucking gone. It's all gone, never to be recovered. You know, these are things we knew about you. We know you like drama. Everyone likes drama, bro. People just don't like when all the drama is focused on them and they're getting shit for their actions, you know?
guys like
That's how
Boogie and
Phil
Wings,
is.
I guess they
Oh,
just don't
yeah, I'm gonna
care, or
talk
the
about
money is more
Rich.
important to them than
Everybody hates him
you
right
know,
now, you know what
anything
I
else.
mean?
But for me,
It's like,
I
bro,
do
you're just
care.
as bad
Like,
as him.
I
What do you mean?
want to do something that I feel is meaningful and positive for an audience, that I feel is good for me and for them. And if you look at the style of content that I put out, I feel like it is, right? Whether it's a chill podcast with interaction, whether it's gameplay, whether it's a review, whether it's hanging out and having chill
He's acting like he actually professionally like produces all this kind of content. Oh my god, I can't.
nights and variety streams.
Ugh.
And yes, even the fun DSP tries it's and marathons and things that we're doing as
The
rewards for
fun
goals.
DSP
I
tries
like
it
this smart
because
guy.
it is so fun watching a fucking autistic 43-year-old man that doesn't brush his teeth and has a mouthful of holes and shit. So you're painfully fucking eat a quesadilla. Yeah, bro, people totally love this. Like, bro, I swear to God, he's like lost in his own little world.
Show
It's
that
so
I'm doing
cool.
now. I think that it's a lot of fun.
I wish I knew
That's what
what
I
that
mean.
felt
Like,
like,
that's
bro.
the kind
Like,
of
life
content
is
that I
probably
want to leave
easy as shit.
as my legacy.
You could
I don't want my
ignore
legacy to be, oh, the
90% of
time
the
when I was
flaws you
drinking piss
have,
out of a
you
bottle for a cheap laugh, or smearing feces all over myself, or burying myself, or pretending like I'm of a political party and going to the opposite party's rally. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not me. I would much rather work 6 days a week full time making the content that I love
full
and making
time.
less than spending, I don't know, the few hours a day that they're working there on Loud Cow Live doing garbage content that I don't like but making bank. I would much rather be me. That's just me. Like, and everyone's different. Everyone is completely different. There's people who are like, I don't care, as long as I make the bank, I'll just make the bank. But that's not me. That's never been me. If that were the case,
Phil, if that was not you and never been you, you wouldn't have sat here and cuddled up with PPP, Keto Casino, and had a whole case of poker chips and making a whole show. Literally, making a whole big deal about Rich. Shut the fuck up. You're just as much about spilt tea and drama as any other fucking human. That's what's annoying, because there's some detractors that act just like Phil. Yeah, I'm above the drama. You know, I just want to point and laugh at DSP and have happy fun times. But then they'll self-insert themselves into fucking drama and see that we actually about the shit. And then there's like, well, they have to make up lies. Well, I heard that Joe Murray blew weed smoke in his son's face. And King Sly, oh, bro, you don't know about King Sly. King Sly shares pedophilia and here, there, and everywhere. Like, because they're just like Phil, and they have nothing on us, and they have nothing else to say. These are retards, just like Phil. But making fun of them, it diluted their brains into thinking these are hyper intelligent, like put together motherfuckers when they're not. It's like you're a perpetually
I would
online
have done
loser
that
like
years ago.
Phil. It's so
When I
crazy.
was at the height of my popularity on YouTube, I would have sold out. I would have been Mr. Shill like a lot of people became. You would have seen paid advertisements all over my streams. You would have seen product
I
placements. You
hate
would have seen me
Phil.
being predatory to my audience and asking them to sign up for this referral club and this fucking subscription service and bank, 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 bank back when I could. I refused all of that.
But you did. You sat here and tried to shill a shitty gaming chair. You showed so many shitty things, bro, when you thought it was beneficial for you. Come on, bro.
Literally every piece of it. I was one of the more positively looked at content creators, and I rejected.
No, you weren't. Ain't nobody sat here and ever seen you in a positive light on YouTube, Phil. Ain't nobody. Dude, when Phil sat here and get millions of views, back in the day, ain't nobody was sitting here like, I love Phil so much. Like, this dude's actually a deluded fucking monkey.
The opportunities to monetize my content because I just wanted to be real and fair with my audience. Okay? I make no bones about it. If I had played the game back in the day like everyone else did, I would have been filthy rich. I could have been like any of these people who did that. I could have been as big as the Rad Brad or Maximilian Dude or any of them, but I didn't play the game. I made that active choice to not play the game. And I now am where I am as a result. But I'm happy. I'm happy.
Cope! Straight up a fucking. This is a cope segment. This is a. I chose to just be hated by everyone. And nah, bro. Don't nobody just like go out, wake up, and go, I'm gonna have everybody hate me and still fucking want to expect them to love me. Like, come on, bro.
And that's the thing. If I worked for Keem in any capacity like that, I'd be doing content that I hate just for the sake of making a paycheck. And I don't want to do that. I don't. So is there a missed opportunity? There was. The opportunity was the opportunity.
Then why are you talking to Becky in your server who's associated with Keemstar? Just saying. Is he done? I know.
The last one I played.
What a delusional fucking podcast. Holy shit, dude. My boy actually lost his whole fucking mind. Like, there's no common sense. There's nothing rattling in that big ass, empty, bulbous fucking head of his. Holy shit, dude. His brains are made of fucking rotten milk.
Cat's good. She's at work today, but she's good. Excuse me. Oh, man.
Alright, yeah, I'm getting out of here. This shit's so gay. Oh my god, bro. There's a lot I could say, but I won't say it. Phil's a stupid fucking retard on my mom. And all he did today was try to damage control how bad he looked yesterday. Like, whether you hate Rich or you like him, that what Phil said was just straight up projection towards Rich. It was unhinged. I saw the whole rant. It was crazy, bro. And I think Phil's just sitting here trying to, like, not walk back what he said, right? But he tried to do some gay damage control or something. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm fucking sick as shit, bro. So depending on how I feel, I'm not gonna be here tonight, but let's see how I feel tomorrow, bro. I love y'all. No pause. I appreciate the support. Take care of yourselves and each other. Smoke plenty of weed. Drink plenty of water, bro. Don't let like those fucking weirdos in the weird parts of the vortex hold you down. All that good stuff. Hump for off. Phil's a fucking begging queer, dog. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go to sleep. I feel like shit. I just want to go to bed, bro. I do. I'm just an energetic person, but I can't maintain my happy face for 10 seconds longer. I want to throw up in the toilet and go to bed. I have a bad cold. So I'll be here whenever the fuck I feel better than I do right now. Love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Blah, 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 blah. Peace.